Hello, welcome back to The Vocalist. For those of you new here, my name is Bethany, and today we are listening to BTS. Now, have I heard them before? Yes. I think considering the magnitude of their career, it would be impossible for me not to have. But anytime I've seen them in an awards show, if I'm being completely honest, I am just far too mesmerized by what I'm taking in visually. Like, you have all of these beautiful humans, incredible dance moves, fabulous fashion that I just haven't really honed in and really listened to their voices. So that's what we're doing today. I chose a performance of Dynamite. It says it was from November of 2020. I chose this particular video for a couple reasons. First and foremost, it's live. You guys know I like to watch live singing as opposed to something pre-recorded or like a music video situation. But more importantly, there's no dancing. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love watching these guys dance, but I need to be void of distraction if I'm gonna really focus on their singing. So that's what we're doing today. I am aware of the Tiny Desk concert. I'm just going to put that out there. I felt that a full 15-minute video, the first time I'm really kind of soaking up their voices, might be a bit overwhelming. So we're starting here, but I will gladly take your recommendations as to where I should go next. So let's do it.
So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Take it! Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Hey. King Kong, kick the drum, running on like a rolling stone. Yeah. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Oh. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea, and I get my ping pong.
Okay. See, I'm already picking up on things that as many times as I've heard this song, I never even noticed. So when he starts, beautiful falsetto, but he's incorporating a little extra nasality so that it's easier transitioning into that mixed place. Also, for those of you new here, I should have warned you, I pause and talk and replay a lot. So if you want a straight through reaction, just stop now. You're not going to get that. All right, we're going back. Right there, that beautiful mix. That entire passage right there, it is far more seamless than I ever gave him credit for. Or I guess I didn't really hear it in the recordings that I was hearing previously.
So watch me bring the fire, set the night light.
That's good.
Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Hey. King Kong, kick the drum, running on like a rolling stone. Yeah. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Oh. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea, and I get my ping pong.
Okay, real quick, I do love just sort of his suspension of air, because when you've got these choppy phrases, you really do. You have to sort of keep the air readily accessible so that you can use it whenever you need it without sort of resetting everything. Yeah, okay. Finally moving on.
Ha! This day, happy, can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Woo-hoo. Life's sweet as honey. Yeah, this beach trade like money. Ha! Disco overload, I'm into that. I'm good to go. I'm Dynamite. You know I blow up. Hey!
I really like his voice in comparison to the first singer because I feel like they both have this tiny little growl, this little edginess to them that really, I can see why they blend so well. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. It's BTS, but still, let me play that again. It's got this little gravelly texture to it.
Honey, yeah, this beach trade like money. Ha! Disco overload, I'm into that. I'm good to go. I'm Dynamite. You know I blow up. Hey, so let's go.
Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light.
Hey,
Shining through the city with a little funky soul. Light it up like dynamite.
That's pretty.
bring a friend, join the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine for you to keep your eyes on the ball.
Okay, so that last singer, I just love these guys. There's so much personality. He's got a little bit more presence to his sound. It's a little bit more chest resonance, a little bit more warmth, so it just has that extra little punch to it.
The crowd, whoever wanna come along. Hey, run, talk, just move rocky up the world. Hey, tell nice skies align, so we dance the break of dawn.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine for you to keep your eyes on the ball.
This is getting heaven, can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Life is sweating, honey. Yeah, this picture change like money. And disco, I'm loud, I'm into that. I'm good to go, I'm down. You know I glow.
Hey, let's go.
Cause in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. Light me up like dynamite. Whoa, whoa, hey. Life is dynamite. Life is dynamite.
Oh, you guys, did you see that? Oh my gosh, if I were 13, whoo, Lord help me. I would have the biggest crush on these guys. He's got so... Okay, what I'm catching, I really love... I can't really comment much on rapping aside from you have to have great diction, and he does. He's doing a beautiful job. I also noticed, I tried watching some interviews to watch them like pronounce their names correctly, and he's obviously very good at speaking English, and it seems like he is sort of the spokesperson for the group whenever they do these interviews. It said they have a few rappers, I think is what I read. So yeah, so far 1, 2, 3, 4 singers and 3 rappers, maybe? Is that what I'm picking up on? Anywho, I mean, it's a boy band. It should, like, each one, they're all gonna have their own distinct identities, but I love that that's even just coming out right now. That little wink he gave. Right there. Oh my goodness.
Watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the
Oh, okay. You guys gotta help me out. You gotta help me find the right video. Obviously, when you're a name as big as BTS, this is not just like strictly, you know, acoustic. They're really doing a great job of mixing while these gentlemen are singing so that it sounds more like the actual recording. But listen to him singing and then the comparison to like when he just kind of shouts. The vocals, I'm not gonna say, just listen. That light, I would consider that like a mixed chest place.
Hey!
And then it's got so much presence when he yells. So I'm so curious like what each of their voices sounds like without any of like the mixing or effect.
Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. Cause I starts tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa. Life is dynamite. Life's dynamite. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa. Boom.
That was fun. I'm so sad by how short that was. Like, I'm so sad. Okay, I am pleading with you guys. Please help a girl out. I want to see a performance of BTS with as minimal like mixing and effect on their microphones as possible. I know it's inevitable because it's a professional group. We got to keep everything like at the same standard as like an album recording. But I know it's got to exist. It's got to be out there in the universe, and I know you guys can show me where it is. So help me find that, because obviously, okay, here I go to my cheat sheet. Okay, so Jungkook, it is obvious why he is the main vocalist, and that's what, at least that's what it's listed as online. Like I said before, 4 vocalists and 3 rappers, but his mic and his vocals, they sounded the least affected. They sounded the most natural. And then Jimin, he has a beautiful falsetto, but you could also hear all the presence in his voice when he did that little shout. So I'm very excited to go back now and actually pay attention to who's singing what in their songs. I think in some ways I'm very much a visual learner, and so when there's a lot to take in visually, aka dancing, beautiful people, beautiful clothes, it's very distracting for me. And so while I'm trying to absorb everything, I haven't focused as much on their voices. So I'm glad this happened today. I'm very excited to hear more. Usually it takes me a while to circle back to an artist after I've heard them for the first time, or at least after I've done a reaction, and I asked for your help, so I'm going to be following the comments, and I promise to do another BTS video sooner than later, just so that I can hear their voices, hopefully in an environment that's a little bit more acoustic in setting with less mixing on the mics. So anywho, this was so fun. Thank you guys for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.